if you have a keychain on here, you will need to take that off. And on the side that does not have the buttons, you basically just take this cover and you slide it towards this hole like that. And then you can take it off. And so you notice these little hooks aim away from that hole. So that way you want to remember that orientation. It makes it easier to put back on. Physical key is here. Go ahead and take that out. Set it on top of this so you don't forget to put it back on. And then there's this little rubber seal cover right here. You only need to use tweezers or some kind of little screwdriver like this. You would think that you could just take it and pull it off, and maybe sometimes you can, but it's better to just go pry here, and that way it doesn't damage the rubber seal. So you just pry it up a little bit, and then you can take it off. And once again, put it on top of that little cover again, so that way we don't forget that either. So here's the battery, and it's a CR. So I guess it got fingerprints on it. CR2032. If you do have put fingerprints on it, changing the battery, what you would do is just wipe it off. You know, it's not a big deal if it gets fingerprints on it, especially on the underside is most important. But so yeah, it's a CR2032. And what you want to do is, you see these little catches right here and here? There's a springs here and there. And you want to press the battery that way slightly just to clear these little mini hooks right here. So I'm going to put my finger on it to make sure it doesn't go flying out, because that is a thing with key fobs. And basically you want to press it backwards a little bit, just enough to clear those little catches on this side. And yeah, it wants to pop up a little bit. So it's a good thing I was holding it. Okay, so now we can take it out. And that new battery in place, what you want to do is hook it on these larger catches here and press in, press down, and push back, and just compress those little springs and then press down, and until it gets over those all four catches basically. So yeah, these catches and those catches should be over the battery at this point. Alright, so then start reassembling everything based on this little pile we have. So the rubber seal, pretty much just lay it in place and then push it down. You just got to make sure you go around the edges to make sure that it's sealed properly, because this is the cover that keeps, you know, moisture and dust and everything from getting into the electronic components of the key fob. Now, the physical key, kind of put that in place. Then we remember the little orientation of these catches here. They're aiming away from the key holder there, hole. So we just kind of lay it there in place about like that. And then press it that way, and it should snap in place. Just double check the edges here and here to make sure everything is closed. If there's any significant spaces, then you know you don't have it down properly. So yeah, and then all done. Put your keychain back on, you're all finished.